Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to our home. I wanted to share with you guys a tour of the ground floor. We've done it all and it is beautiful, and I wanted just to share because we've shared room by room. For this time I wanted to do like a whole walkthrough with you guys so you can see how it all flows together.
Watching it end again and again. I feel it in waves, you follow me, drifting to places I should leave. So close to the edge of something so perfect. We were too scared to take the leap. I'm missing the way we used to be. Let me go. Let me in this mess I'm falling. Never know. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer. Can't find a reason why. Couldn't get any closer.
In our living room, what we've decided to do for this ground floor is really just keep it really neutral. As you can see, most of our furniture is either creams, well, most of it is cream and a little bit of gray here and there. And that is how we wanted to do it because the ceiling in this house is so low. And I just felt like it would be so overwhelming if we had more darker colors in here. And that's the reason why we decided to keep it like this. So as we're going along, I'm going to be showing you some of the things that we will change eventually or not. Okay, so you've seen these chairs. We absolutely love it. We love how this space turns out. It is super cool. I love the tree, the artificial tree at the back that I got from Target. And the idea for this piece was, like I said, was just to keep it nice and neutral with creams and black and gold. And I don't want to talk too much about everything else because you must have seen, you know, like when the room was done. But I just wanted you to see how it flows right now. So this mirror that we have on this wall is really good. I really love it. It makes this space look so much wider than it is. And the lights as we've got them right now really brings a lot of brightness into this space, as you can see. And I am so loving how bright this space is, because if we turn off these lights, this house is so dark. It's so dark and so low. So it's become, it was quite a challenge to kind of get it to look the way we wanted it to. So as we move over this way, the next room that we have here is the cloakroom. I call it the cloakroom. I'm from England, but I think here they say half bath. I think that's what they call it. I have shown you guys this space before. I absolutely love it. This wallpaper that we have up here, we got it from Amazon. I love the drama that it brings into this space. It's such a small space. As you can see, if I stretch my arm, it doesn't even go that far. So it's such a small space, and I wanted to just bring some drama into the space, just, you know, to make it feel really cozy and also funky at the same time. I'm not usually with the person to use flowers like this on my wall, but I absolutely love what it does here. Everything here is renter friendly, obviously, because this is not our home. But if I had my way, I'm sure I said this in the last video, I would have either painted this or change it. I would have changed it if it was my house, or if I had my way, I would have painted it. But it works really well for what it is. The flooring is holding on really well. We used what would you call? I have English words, but I don't know American words. So this is vinyl flooring. I'm sure that's what they call it here too. And it's holding on really well in this space as well. Yeah, so that's what this space looks like. Come on. Okay, so here is the pantry. I just shared this with you guys recently. Not much has changed, as you can see, except for the fact that we have no snacks. So we need to go do some grocery. We have no snacks and some of our produce are finished. But the space is holding on really, really well. I have added, I don't think I've really added much in this space at all, except for the fact that I've gone crazy with a whole bunch of vases for home decor. But aside from that, it's holding on really well. It's holding all of our stuff the way we need it to. And the other thing that I like that it is doing is that it is stopping me from buying too many of these. Because I don't have that much room. Look, I have a whole shelf and it is all full up with a whole bunch of home decor stuff, which I love, but it's the kind of thing that way if I need to buy something, I need to take something away in order to bring something in. So I'm kind of very restricted in that manner, but I'm happy with how it's holding up. I absolutely love this space. It works for us for right now, which is what we've got, but we're making it work and I'm happy with how it's functioning for us. Okay, now on to the dining room, which you guys would have seen on Saturday, about a week ago. I am so in love with this color. Initially when we painted it black, the same color that we painted the sideboard. But the issue was it just made this space look so dark, and it took over the space as well because it's slightly bigger than the other one that we had, and I just felt like it wasn't working. So we decided to kind of find something that we can match to the chair just to keep it monotone. I thought that was gonna make a lot more sense, and I like it because it gives the shelves at the back, it gives that its own moment, which is really cool. Because before, when you had the black here and that there, it kind of drowned that. So it's nice that you can actually see the difference in the space, which I absolutely love. These chairs are from Amazon, and if I did share that in the video when I showed you guys the table, that when the legs came, they were like a funny fake woody leg type of thing. It's metal, so I just decided that I will spray paint it black just to kind of link it in with the shelf on the other side of the room. But I love this space. I love how bright and airy it is. We've been using it and it's holding on really, really well. So I absolutely love this table, and this chairs is really what I wanted for this space. It's just compact enough to fit the space that we have, and yeah, and at least now we can at least have 2 guests, right? So it makes a whole bunch of sense. So yeah, I absolutely love it. This on the side is a planter, so that's a planter right there. That one there is a planter, and then this is a lazy Susan. We get creative around here. So a planter, a lazy Susan, and a vase up top. I had an olive tree in this planter before, but I just wasn't feeling it. It just wasn't giving me what I wanted. So I decided to change it. This is not the final look, but this is what I'm gonna keep here for now. I'm planning to build like a plinth that will sit here, something slightly higher than this. And I have some interesting things that I want to put up the top here. But for right now, I like this. It brings in some greenery by this horrid fridge. And I like this, guys. So, and I think this is such a good idea. If you have a planter that you're not using at the moment, do something like this with it. It makes so, I absolutely love how it looks. And you can even do it like this and then have like a sphere up top here. It will look really cool. I've tried it. It looks really, really good. Okay, so we are in the kitchen. This is the paper that we did. Oh God, as soon as we moved here, it was one of the first projects that I did, was to put the contact paper on the doors. It's holding up well. It's got a few scratches here and there. I still have some paper. When I have a minute, maybe I will redo some of them. As you can see, like that one there has a little bit of a scratch. So if I have some time, maybe I will replace like this door and like another one. But I must say, all in all, this has held up really, really well. We've been here more than a year now, and it is holding on so well. The floor also is still looking pretty good. Yeah, so, and it's keeping really well. I clean it with bleach and water, or sometimes just water on its own, and there's a lot of traffic in this space. This is our communal area in the house, to be honest with you, and it's holding on really, really well. And so is the contact paper. This is my favorite one. very popular in England. It's called Decifix. I will link it in the description bar below. My son sometimes will cut stuff on top of here, but it for something that we've had for a year, it's holding on super good, and I absolutely love it. We've just decorated it for spring, just added some florals. I love that lamp right there. I've got it on one of those remote control things, so you don't have to always fiddle to kind of turn it on and off. The remote will just turn it on and off for you. I'll link the remote in the description bar below for you guys. It's such a cool thing to have. And then over here we just got like a really nice little tea station, coffee station, whatever it is. One person in this household is obsessed with coffee, the rest of us is tea. And then just a kitchen towel and some candles. I light the candle when I'm cooking for the most part, and then the oil diffuser, I turn it on when I'm done cooking and I just want the house to kind of just clean up. I turn that on. That's from Amazon. I will link that in the description bar below for you guys as well. So that's what our space is looking like. Oh, should I tell you about the curtains? I always forget to talk about the curtains. All of the curtains down here are from IKEA. I know these I brought from the UK. They are called Vivian. I can't see them. I'm guessing they're probably discontinued. I love them because of the sheet. They're quite sheer. Out here is horrid, which is why we cover it. It doesn't look so cool outside. So, but these are from IKEA. The ones on the far end, the ones in the living room, those ones also are from IKEA. I will definitely link it for you below. But these are the, can I show you the quality of the curtains is just amazing. It has that kind of linen feel to it, but it's also nice and thick and heavy as well. So it's such a nice curtain. I've used this here. I've used it in my bedroom. I think I have it in my son's room as well, or in my daughter's room, and I absolutely love it. Now, just a few updates on things that we will still want to change, even though it's not our house. I'm trying to sit on my hands, but it's driving me crazy. In England, we say it's doing my head in. Okay, so the things that we would like to change again, that we would like to make some changes to, is because we've painted it. The walls look so amazing, but the skirting boards look rubbish. So that is a project that we will find time to do. And then we will also, the doors were white. I can see that they used oil paint on it. So now it's going a little bit of a strange color. So we will just refresh those as well all over the house. So we'll do that. But I will share that with you when we're doing that. But that is it for today. Thank you guys so much. I have never done a tour before. This is the first time that I've done this and I quite like it. I hope you do too. Sometimes it's nice to show the space in its entirety, just so that you can see how each room blends into the other, and just to see where our thought process was when we were doing it. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you stopping by. If you are new, please do not forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye.